The voter registration weekend is underway. Let's take you now to Mpumalanga, and Khayelihle Khumalo joins us now from Mbombela. Khayelihle, how things are going in Mpumalanga? How's the registration process?
Well, not quite a very busy day here in Mpumalanga, Natemba, especially because some of the polling stations where we've been crisscrossing, really one of the major concerns is around the equipment that is used to scan the identity documents of some of the would-be voters. So we went to this one particular station where they only recorded about 4 individuals. So it was indeed a cause for concern. But apart from that, most of the political parties here are quite happy about the state of affairs, and they are still calling upon, especially the young voters, to seize this particular opportunity. And most importantly, Notemba, we got an opportunity to interview the Premier of the province, Khayelihle Khumalo, and this is what she had to say about some of the challenges that are still affecting this particular province pertaining today.
You know that IEC has now changed the system in which they are using. They are now using the scans which are ward-based in accordance with the boundaries of that particular ward. But unfortunately, what has been happening throughout the day, those scanners are not working. I'm sure it's something that IEC will look at in future so that they improve on those scanners, because the very same scanners are the ones that they will be using during the voting. So, and of course, this is the first time they are using them, but nonetheless, the registration is continuing in all honesty. There are alternatives that they are using in the form of forms, and later on they will capture all the people who came and presented themselves to check if they are still registered or residing on that particular ward.
Well, Khayelihle, there's a lot of concern about turnout of young voters to come and register to vote, and whether or not there is interest on the ground. What have you experienced?
Well, that's right, Senator. So that's one of the main issues really that are dominating this particular registration drive. So from where we've been and really just going across, there are some youngsters who are quite looking forward to today. But of course, one of the concerns that was raised was some people are working today as much as it is Saturday. But apart from that, other issues that are quite dominant are around service delivery, the issue around the provision of water, electricity, among others, and the main issue around unemployment, especially because where we are in Hendrina, as much as it is a mining town, the issue of unemployment is one of the biggest issues here that is still affecting the people. But that was one particular question that we asked the Premier once again, and this is what she had to say, especially to the young voters.
Message to our first-time voters: we are saying they must go out in their numbers. This is their democratic right that has been fought for through sweat and blood. Therefore, it must be exercised. If there's only one right that no one else can take it away from all of us, is for you as a person to go and exercise your vote independently. So we want to urge all the registered voters and the new voters that are eligible to vote within this period to go out in their numbers and register to vote and vote for the African National Congress.
Khayelihle, my last question, have you seen a good representation of all the political parties there in Mbombela trying to get people to go and register and also campaigning for them to go and vote?
Well, Notemba, where we are, I mean, it's by and large, it appears to be an ANC stronghold, but really just to give you a sense, quite a strong presence as well from other political parties. You can see the party agents are here stationed, assisting the would-be voters, where they really just kind of give them clarifications, but this is also their opportunity where they are really just trying to entice them to understand their party's positions. Apart apart from that, during the course of the day as well, we're going to get a sense from Mpumalanga IEC. So you can see that where we are, it's pretty calm, and it's quite a very conducive environment for all political parties really to have a say. But I know one of the biggest issues, for example, that has been affecting the ruling party has to do with the candidate list. So it's been a burning issue for some time. So when we spoke to the chair of eNCA district, he gave us an assurance that it's been a really big issue for them. So they're trying to address it, but one of the undertakings is post-election as well. They'll try and look at these issues and see they can try and mitigate this particular impact, especially for the ANC, because it's a long-standing problem. Whenever it's local government elections, it's always a headache really for the ANC.
Okay, we'll leave it there for now. That was our eNCA reporter, Khayelihle Khumalo.